Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are just around the corner, and there's a handful of Pokemon for us to explore in the Sinnoh region. But let's break them all down and rank them from best to worst right here, right now. Let's do it.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today I'm gonna take every single Pokemon that was introduced in the Sinnoh region of Generation 4 Pokemon and rank them in a tier list based on best to worst. If you guys enjoy this video, be sure to like the video down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new as I post Pokemon videos every single day, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with my ratings? Do you disagree with my ratings? Let me know in the comments section below. I also want to let you guys know that I was actually hacked recently. I had to wipe my entire computer, so I do apologize for the lack of frequency of uploads. We're going to do our best. So give me a few days to get kind of situated again, and, you know, don't click on emails that you think look suspicious, because, you know, kind of an idiot. Actually, it was a very well-disguised scam, and I'm just glad that I caught it when I did, because it could have been really bad, and I'm just glad that it seems like everything's okay right now. So, let's rank these Pokemon and see what we got for Gen 4, baby. All right, so I've got our tier list here, and you guys know how we break it down. We've got God tier, Epic Mon, Solid, you know. Yeah, right, and Garbage. That is how I do my tier list. We've got all the Pokemon introduced in the Sinnoh region right here. So let's break it down. You can always do the tier list yourself in the description below and let me know how it changes. And again, we're gonna be evaluating these Pokemon on a number of factors. Coolness, whether I'd want to use it on a team, competitive value, etc. Things like that. So let's get it started. So I'm going to start with my man Turtwig. He's going to go into Epic. We're going to do my man Grottle into Solid, you know, because he's got little bushes on his back, and you got to respect that. Torterra, I'm going to put in Solid as well. Torterra is my starter of choice in the Sinnoh region, by the way, but I'm not a big Torterra guy. I just like Turtwig mostly. Chimchar, I'm actually going to put in Epic. I'm gonna put Monferno up there, and I'm actually gonna rank, believe it or not, I'm gonna rank Infernape higher than Torterra, despite the fact that Torterra is my starter choice. Piplup, I'm gonna put a Solid. Primplup is going into, yeah, right. And Empoleon, I'm gonna do it to you, Empoleon. You're going into the yeah, right category, and you might be like, aDrive, why did you put Empoleon so low? Well, it's very simple. The reason why I put Empoleon down there is because in the new games, he stands there like this in 3D sprites, and he looks very weird, and I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Starly's cool. I mean, he's solid. Like, I'll put him in LOL. We'll put these guys here. I'm gonna put Staraptor in Epic Mon, though. I think Staraptor deserves to be an Epic. We've got Bibarel, or, Bidoof. We'll put him in Solid. Bibarel is kind of meh. I'm gonna actually put Bibarel in our first garbage Pokemon. I really am. Sorry, Bibarel, but no one likes you. Bidoof, at least, is kind of cool. Kricketot is solid. Kricketune is epic, though. I like Kricketune. If you have nothing constructive to add in the comment section, just add a if you're feeling it. We've got Shanks. Oh boy, this is where things get. I'll go put Luxray in God tier. Luxio in Solid, and Shanks I'll put in Solid as well. Budew goes to garbage. Roserade goes to Solid, I guess. This is a very, very tough to rank. Kranidos, I like Kranidos. He's cool. I'll put him in Solid as well. Rampardos, I'll put in Solid. I like these Pokemon, but, you know, whatevs. Shieldon, you're going to garbage, and Bastion, you're going to yeah, right. I wish that Bastion was better, because I kind of like its design, but it's not a very good Pokemon. I'm going to rank one Burmy to save us time. I'm going to put Burmy in LOL, yeah, right, because it's... Listen, I like Burmy, but I have to be realistic here. Wormadam is garbage. Mothim is going into God tier, though, and I'm going to explain why Mothim goes to God tier. It's shiny. And it matches my G Fuel flavor Shiny Splash, which is currently sold out, so you guys can't get it. But when it comes back, you guys can get it because it's the best flavor of all time. We gotta put Combi in the garbage tier, and Vespiquen also go into garbage tier. Again, I like bugs, you guys know that, but we gotta evaluate on a handful of criteria, and it's a garbage tier mon. Pachirisu did win a world championship, but I'm gonna put it in LOL, yeah, right. And honestly, I like Buizel, but I don't like Floatzel. So Floatzel, you're going to garbage tier. See you later. I do like this little Cherry, but Cherry and Cherry B, those are kind of meh. Okay, so listen, I'm not even gonna rank the pink Shellos because no one cares about pink Shellos. So we're gonna only rank the blue one. And the blue one is solid, and Gastron, blue Shellos, best Shellos, that's all I'm gonna say. Ambipom, garbage, I don't like you. Drifloon's kind of cool though. I like Drifloon or Drifloon. Lopunny, yeah, right. See you later. Miss Magius is a cool addition to the game, though. I kind of dig it. That's solid. Very solid. Honchkrow. I'm not a big Honchkrow fan, so it's going to go in a yeah, right? See you later. Okay, Glameow and Perugly, you're going to garbage. We don't even have to talk. Chingling, yeah, right. Stunky and Stunfisk are okay, but not quite garbage, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. And I'm going to put Bronzor there, and then Bronzong is solid. Because even though I'm not like the biggest Bronzong fan, I love it competitively. Like, I love using it in competitive, so I'll give it that. We obviously are going to trash the babies. I'm sorry. All the baby Pokemon, see you later. You guys are all garbage. Chatot, I have some very fond memories of back in the day using Chatter and Boomburst and things like that. Spiritomb has never been a mon that I cared a ton of, like if I'm being real. I'm not the biggest Spiritomb fan, but I'll put him there. I think Gibble and Gabite are gonna go here. I am not the biggest Garchomp fan, but you gotta respect Garchomp. You have to respect Garchomp, one of the strongest Pokemon of all time, with that 102 base speed, hits incredibly hard, incredibly fast, deals so much damage, has one of the worst shinies of all time, but you gotta respect him, so. Munchlax actually goes in a solid. That's the one baby that we make an exception for here is Munchlax. I gotta throw Riolu into LOL, yeah, right? And Lucario, I'm gonna put Lucario in solid. I've never been a Lucario fan, and I understand that that might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna just say it. It is what it is. Little Hippo here isn't bad. I'll put him into there, and then Hippowdon can go into solid. Hippowdon is another Pokemon, much like Empoleon, that gets ruined, guys, ruined by 3D sprites. This was a Pokemon, or 3D animations rather. This is a Pokemon that looked amazing back in the day, and it just does not look very good now, so what are you gonna do? Scorpy is very cool, and Drapion also cool. I wish it was still a bug type, but you know, sometimes we struggle. We've got a Croagunk, aka Dart. Not a big Dart guy, or Croagunk fan. Toxicroak's okay. I do think Carnivine is cool, but he's so bad, and just everyone forgets about him. I don't even want to offend the other garbage tier Pokemon by putting Finneon and Lumineon in there. So I'm not even gonna rank Finneon and Lumineon, but just know that if I was the owner of Pokemon, I would sell the rights of Finneon and Lumineon for approximately 25 cents to anyone who wanted them just to clear space in the Pokedex for anything else. Even if it was just like a rock or like another Pikachu form or even another Charizard form, like really anything could fill the space of that spot for Finneon, Lumineon. Like even like a turd in the toilet would be a better Pokemon than Finneon and Lumineon. So they don't even deserve to go in the garbage tier because that would be offensive to the garbage tier Pokemon. Mantike, also garbage tier. Sorry, Mantike. Snover's kind of cool, though. I like Snover and Abomasnow. Those are cool mons. Listen, I'm not a Weavile guy, but I'll respect it and put him in solid. And I've realized that this is... My god tier is very... I might have to resort, but we'll see. Magnezone is okay. I'll put him in solid as well. I don't like Licky Licky. You're going to garbage tier. You weird, fat... I'm not hating. I'm fat, too. Weird, fat licking thing. Get out of here, weirdo. We've got a Rhyperior, which is cool. You know, I like Rhyperior. Tangrowth as well. I'm a big Tangrowth guy. Electivire goes into Epic. The first Epic one for a while. I think Electivire has one of the sickest designs. Way cooler than Electabuzz. I love Elekid, despite the fact that I don't like baby Pokemon generally. So he's going to go there. I don't like Magmortar, though. As much as I like Electivire, I dislike Magmortar proportionately. Togekiss is a... I would put in solid. I like Togekiss. Yanmega... I like Yanma more than Yanmega, but I have to respect Yanmega, I do. Now we get to Leafeon and Glacion. Those are both going to go into Epic, because I do quite like those evolutions. Gliscor, very solid. Mamoswine, I think I got to put Mamo... Ooh, I'm going to put Mamo in Epic. I may restructure the gods here a little bit. PZ also goes into Epic. I love that thing. We got Probopass and Gallade. Gallade I'll put in solid. Probopass goes to... Yeah, right. Dusk Noir goes to the same spot, to be honest. Frostlass, same spot. Rotom, I'm gonna rank Rotom for all the forms. It's going to God tier. I love Rotom as a Pokemon. I love its shiny. I love its different forms. Big fan of the wash form. Most certainly the biggest fan of the fridge form, because you already know that when I need a midnight snack, I know who I can trust. My man Rotom. And then we've got the Lake Trio here. And honestly, like, I'm pretty indifferent on the Lake Trio. I'll put them all in solid. I don't like have a preference. I think if I were to give the preference to one of them, which I will for the purpose of this video, I'll give it to Uxie because I've always felt like, you know, my head looks very similar to an Uxie's because I have such a ginormous brain, clearly. And then we've got the Legendaries, the cover Legendaries, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. We've got Dialga and Palkia. And you guys know I'm not the biggest Legendary fan, you know? I mean, Palkia is a special Pokemon for me because I got a first encounter shiny Palkia. KG, roll the clip. I really hope KG edited that clip in. Otherwise, this is very awkward. No way! No way! No way! First encounter! First encounter! First encounter! The most legendary shiny reset ever! I got a first encounter shiny Palkia, which is pretty cool. Heatran looks like a weird frog thing. Regigigas I like more now than ever just because of wheezing and it's neutralizing gas. I'm not a big Giratina guy. I'm not a big legendary guy, so this is tricky for me because I'm supposed to rank these legendaries as if I like legendary Pokemon, which I don't. Fion, you're going to the trash. Manaphy, you could be in solid. Actually, Manaphy, you could go to Epic. I like you. And I like Shaman too. I'll only rank one Shaman. Shaman gonna go to Epic too. And I feel like it's only fitting that Arceus goes to God tier. Not because I like Arceus, because I don't, but I feel like if anything is gonna go to God tier, it should be Arceus, right? So let me look at this. Would I change anything? Well, I think there's a few things I can tweak. I feel like my God tier is very light here, but you know what? I would say that's not actually that bad. I mean, I can make an argument for like a Staraptor or a Kricketune or an Infernape to go up there, but based on the criteria I said at the beginning of the video, based on design, usability, based on their final form, obviously, and just my overall general opinion of them, I would say that this actually isn't that bad. I feel like maybe I'm a little harsh on Empoleon. And I like Burmy, you know what I mean? I like Burmy, but like, I really like Maltham is really the thing. And obviously our garbage tier is very accurate. There's no doubt about it. So I feel pretty good about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you guys want to take the quiz, I'll have the link there as well. And that's simply what we're breaking down for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and all the Pokemon you guys can expect to make their return to the Sinnoh region for our upcoming Generation 4 remakes. Let me know your thoughts. I don't expect you to agree with all my opinions, but feel free to have a discussion in the comments section below. And again, thank you guys for your patience bearing with me over the coming days as I restore my computer from scratch from the elitist hackers that got into my computer system and probably were spying on me for a few days, which is very uncomfortable. It makes me actually very, very uncomfortable. So if you see any suspicious activity on my account, hit me up on Twitter so I know. Thank you guys again for watching this one. I appreciate you guys, and we'll be back to a normal schedule soon. Like, subscribe if you guys are new. See you guys next time. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to check out this one right here. Otherwise, this one's pretty awesome too. Check out one of these two videos, and I'll see you guys next time.